Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. I am Zerul, I'll be your conductor for today's train wreck of an episode. Today we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off here. We've just finished doing some investigation on the murder site out here, so let's go ahead and dive into the Seamstress Union and see what we can find in there. We're looking for a server by the name of Coyote. The Seamstress Union. Relative to the rest of the Baron, Taurusville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union, housed in an old brownstone building in the corner of a legal opportunity. Bums hustle together, gangsters strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their head, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Karma gained. Ooh, how much karma do we have now? 9. Alright, let's spend a little bit of this karma here. Alright, so let us increase some skills. Unarmed. Quick damage percent. Roundhouse kick. Disarm. Maximum. Unarmed trolls maximum. Since trolls can max out at 15 strength. What do we want to do? Thrust, pommel strike. We don't want to use that. We want to go unarmed. So let's increase that by 1, and that by 1. I got 5 left. Additional weapon slot, if not yet unlocked. That'll bring us all the way up to that there. So, range combat 3, additional weapon slot. Dodge 2. Yeah, let's stick with that. Confirmed. Alright, so we've maxed out our range combat because we have a quickness of 3. So, let's go ahead and back up here then. And look around this place. Actually, pretty interesting looking little bar here. The Ripper's a lie. I'm not going alone. Cherry Bomb. The bartenders are striking elf sporting perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for maximum extraction of tips. Troll's used to the sneers from beauties like this, but she smiles sweetly when you see you. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. Where can I get you? Let's see here. Something dirty and a clean glass. Ooh, a hard case. I like that. Alright, hard case. I'll get you something stiff. Starts to turn away when the man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs on her arm. It's clear the two have a history. I try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you can end up dead or worse. The Ripper's out there and he's real. The last killing just happened just down the block. Now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in the dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a pre-frickin' D from UW Neuroprosthetics, studying under Ojimans. Now and how am I paying for it? Bartending, tips. These are fast ways for a Baron girls during that kind of stretch. But I'm not taking them, so what do you want from me? I want what you want, a better life, a better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. Ooh. I've heard this all before. This is some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different. The Brotherhood. The Brotherhood is not a nice group, if I remember correctly there. Cherry Bomb's place is hard, armored, and Lipstick and low expectations. Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford the membership and voluntary donations. This isn't about money, it's about the world. Together in Brotherhood. Come with me, attend a discovery meeting, get to the core of where you are. I heard Lynn Telstra give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, but I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question, and with the conversation over, she turns her back on him. Sorry I got interrupted. I heard, sorry I had to go through that. Sounds like you got big plans for yourself. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You gotta look at that. Says you're not just here from the entertainment. Are you a badge? Nope. Didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trying to spot bronze in the moment they watch in here. Something I can help you with? Got a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place. Some people come here for booze, some for companionship, others looking to get something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, it can be probably bought, sold, rented, or consumed, and you probably find it here. The union seems to attract people like you. Who are you talking to? Shane. Old boyfriend used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with him. I was happy with him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that trick. Sky mentioned Coyote. Is she here? No, I think she's away on business. Business, is she a shaman with the name Coyote? No. She laughs. She shot a coyote once. I'm thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing for a couple days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever heard Sam Watts? She's not. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight for his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. You see Sam on the night he died? Nope, that was Coyote's shifts. Who runs this place? I want to talk to him. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. Appreciate the help. We got a punks. We got to stick together. Alrighty. Eric Mesmerman. Let's talk to him. Hey, guy. I got some extra outfits I'm trying to load. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. Alright. We got armor. Armor. I got 1280. The alley punk, dressed one step up of a street ganger. Grants ooh, got the little tube going down there. Ninja clothing, dodge +1. That's not too bad. Torse look, intelligence +1. The Salish runner, imported from the Tribal Lands, charisma +1. Thermotagic armor for traditional mage grants willpower +1. The black hat for the deckers gives you intelligence +1. Adept clothing, secure clothing, decker clothing, mage clothing, rigger clothing. View stash, sell items. Alright, I've got one armor. Let's see here. Item to sell. We're going to sell our secure samurai clothing. And that's it. Sell. Now we need some new armor. Let's see here. Should we do Ninja Troll? The 3 HP is not a whole lot. I mean, it's something at least, but it's not a whole lot. Ninja clothing. That would put me up to dodge 3. Adept ninja outfit. Intelligence, charisma, willpower. Yeah, let's do the alley punk look. No, I don't. No, I don't want the alley punk look. The Taurus look, charisma, willpower, intelligence. Let's do the ninja outfit. It's cheaper. Nope. Extra AP. We're going for maximum armor plus beat stick. Confirm. Alright. And stash, huh? Oh, drag and drop. There we go. Ha ha ha! I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, let's just confirm. More armor is always good. Sweeten the deal. Your reps don't merit it. Did a fixer? Mr. Cleo. Opposed to the door to the VIP section is a tower of a troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Where the product of her good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, his polished tux and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome, please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble here often? Nothing external can't usually solve. Looking in the death of Sam Watts. Heard about that. Real shame. What happened to him? Sharpness in his eyes, the look of a man who's seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but usually wasn't a violent one. Usually. What about the night he died? He's a bit agitated. Don't catch specific. It might have been over a woman. Though I was gonna have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers. Pestering in the working group. Jake helped Sam out instead. Appreciate you talking from me. Happy to help. Alright. We got some people back here. Let's go take a look at this person. Jen Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads, open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you know your way around. Need something? Weapons? Matrix tech? Yeah, what do you got? Alright. Weapons. I own a Space Saber, can't afford the AK, don't care about those. I'm not using melee weapons. I'm gonna use my fists. May do AP damage on a critical hit. Who cares about that? Pistol, submachine gun, drones, consumables. Frag, concussion. Medic, drone repair. You know, don't need any of that. So let's go to the back room. Johnny Clean. This man is dressed like a janitor, but wearing usually clean overalls. He's tall, real thin, and has a cunning look in his eyes. Says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy! Name's Johnny Clean. You knew? Oh yeah, imagine you've seen all sorts of things in a place like this, eh? True, quite true. And I keep my mouth shut about it, too. That's the secret to staying a job here. Staying alive in general. Gotta work. See you around. I guess he's a janitor. He cleans stuff. How much? Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem to fully of this world. He mumbles to himself, constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but the entities you can either hear himself. Mutter, I told you, it's not like that at all. Mutter, mutter, mutter. Bring me proof and you shall have it, mutter. I'm honored, your majesty. Okay, then. Mutter, that was what I said to use the mustard instead of ketchup. Mutter, forgive me, Gene, I was a fool. Mutter, looks in the eye as other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Yeah, let's take a look at them. Weapons, power bolt. Spells, conjuring, chi casting, this is for adepts. Consumables, for fetishes. Summons and air mellows. No, I don't have any mages, so I don't care about that. This is Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you across the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's a mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, this is my house, mess with it at your peril, but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa. Good evening. My, but aren't you a big, powerful troll? Are you enjoying the Seamstress Union? That should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I just need a moment of your time, Mrs. Kubota. I need to have topics to discuss. So, why should I help you? Sam Watts, I'm looking for his killer. Face brightens amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back at him from beyond his grave. What do you want to know? Well, how do you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. He was regular here whenever he could beg, borrow enough Nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol. It didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next life. One of the recreational habits is sim chips, where you can actually experience other people's lives and things like that, if I remember correctly in Shadowrun. He clung to this place as his lifeline when we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. You see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated as he often was. Coyote was working in the bar at night. She informed us that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with the other customers. When I requested leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested the Jake escort Sam out in the back door of the alley. I was not to saw either of them. Why is it called the Seamstress Union? During the gold rush, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster the numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they cannot list their true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. Ah. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstress Union so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I'll reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. More question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Face darkens. With that I could. I haven't seen her in 2 days. Smart woman, quite dangerous, but I fear for her. She's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know. There's always someone more dangerous. Yeah, that's true. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy the way, but she's missed 2 shifts in a row now, and I can't be reached nor calm. It's unlike her. Something has happened. I will not have the inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Thank you. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and head upstairs, see what we can find. Alright, so we got... Let's look at that. Mid-grade security. Panel attached to the nearby door. Set to our passive entry. Leave it alone. I can't do any hacking. Alright, what's in this room? Alright. The answer to that is nothing. So let's go over here. Look in this room. Alright, this is her room apparently. So let's look on this first, on the ground. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Nothing wrong with that. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. A framed painting of the old Chicago skyline done in a stylized silhouette. Coyote's bed is a diary with several papers sticking out of it. First page. A receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting friggin' ridiculous. I want to be with him with the real Paco, but this cutter drip keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try not to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstress Union, but he still goes on these runs with these bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does that always have to be one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drake like this again, he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all this stuff last year, got my bartending license, got this apartment and this life. Nobody cares about me and loves me more than this involvement with the cutters. I just wish he would slice out that gang and from life together, slice out the fear that comes along with it. Alright. A receipt for a Browning Max pistol from Jen's Park downstairs. The note saying how big the guns on Hot Woman turn around. So she had a pretty massive pistol there. Second page. Second paper. Handwritten poem in the diary entry. Sometimes something like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter, wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco! Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with the "see you in a few hours, babe." Turns away without comment. I don't know what he's really going to help avoid the subject conversation completely, but I've felt better without constant arguing about it. Last 2 nights I've been coming from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine as I turn the key to the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. The poem. Let's just say Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles, leave the poetry to others. Alright, 3rd paper. Receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. Picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadow scrawled on it. The receipt is a COD receipt for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat from Mari's Meat Emporium located near Pike Place Market. Interesting. And the 4th page. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door set to a combination of 342, 436. Alright. What's over here now? Is that the computer? Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished out of a junkyard. Doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered in fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust cake fans to spin up, only to display an on-screen password. That the password, the only option is a password recovery option. Let's leave it for the moment. I don't want to break anything. So let's go take a look in the safe first. Input the code we found, and the safe that's behind the broken mirror. Safe beeps open in response. So what's in there? Let's see here. We have a frag grenade. Let's swap it with... Yeah, we'll put something in the stash. Alright. Alright, let's try password recovery. What is your first childhood pet? Shadow. Musical act. Name of the hometown. Let's see here. Portland. Answer stored. Incorrect. Leave a computer. Alright, so... Man, I don't want to keep trying it there because I've got a feeling something will break. We'll try it one more time. First childhood pet. I don't have enough information there. Alright, let's go see if we can get some other information about her life from some other people. Downstairs. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, member of the Cutters. He's a good kid and a nasty line of work. I warn Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of Mari's Meat Emporium? Nope, I am a vegetarian. Her face twists in disgust. You know Jen Park sold Coyote a gun recently? I mean, we're surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers deal with most troublemakers, but around here you need a gun. Just take your trash out. Does she have any childhood pets? I never asked about the past. Her real name is... Coyote's real name is Gina. That's the most personal information about her. You know her favorite band? And you do. She plays Starfire records so loud you can hear him down here. I've told Mr. Clue to have her turn that jerk down more than once. You know what? Do you know where she's from? Not to sound like I don't care about her, but I never thought to ask. Assuming she was around here. Alright. So, Starfire is the one. Not interested. Alright, let's go ask Mr. Clue. Let's go ask the bartenders here. Maybe they know. Nah, I'm good at the moment. Alright. Have we exhausted our options here? You sell Browning Max Power to Coyote, the bartender. Hey, I'm discreet. Now, I don't talk about one with clients with a buy. Bad for biz. However, I'm sure she would recommend me if she was a customer, which I'm not saying she is. Of course, I suspect no less. Listen, Coyote's missing and Mrs. Kubota asked me to find her. I need to know whatever you know. Whatever Miss Kubota wants, I didn't realize Coyote was missing. She said experienced some kind of paranormal animal at the coast range. I recommended the area's predator, but she couldn't afford it, so she went with the Browning Max Power. Need some hardware. And I still have anything. Still nothing different. Alright. Okay then. Let us... They still don't have any talking for us here, so let's go ahead and head on out. Alright, I think this is a good wrapping up point here, so I will see you in the next episode. Have a great everyone.